fraternities be on some other stuff. Like, can you imagine if I'm like, bro, in order to be my friend, I gotta dry hump you in front of your wife. You'd be like,
why would you even want to do that? Like, what kind of shit?
Hey, what? Fuck out of here, bro.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Cinecism.
What's going on?
It's your boy Eric.
It's your boy Dante, man, and today we're going to be doing a review on Euphoria.
Euphoria is an HBO series. They've only got one season so far.
Yep.
We're just going to talk about the first season, give you our perspective of everything that happened. It's crazy.
It's so crazy right now.
So the main character of the show is Zendaya,
Yep.
who plays the character of Rue, who's
Yep.
a high school student with some problems. She's already a recovering addict in high school.
The show starts with her getting out of rehab. She's been out of rehab for like 5 days.
We get to just see a little bit of her life. She's going through making new friends and making new enemies.
Right. Right. She's an addict. Like, this ain't casual drug use.
Yeah.
A lot of pills, coke in there.
Pretty much anything she can get her hands on.
Basically, because Rue is probably one of my favorite characters on the show. She's got an arc
or something.
There you go.
But Zendaya is a great actress, by the way.
kills
She's a young, amazing actress with a very versatile range.
Her
Her character in this show, for me, I don't know, man.
She tried.
Like, it was but
she
but
also,
you like her character.
Yes.
But you don't like her because she's good.
No, she's trash, but you also just really have to remember that she's an addict. That's a legitimate illness. Her dad passed away, which is another reason that kind of led to her drug use. The thing I like about Rue's character on the show is that she recognizes her problems and she really tries to
She does
change.
try, I must admit that.
Yeah, she tries, man. She really tries to for her mom, her sister, and then ultimately when she meets Jules. Some of these other niggas on here are trash and they ain't addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
And don't have OCD.
Yeah.
So she had an OD. You come to find out that that's the reason why she was in rehab. Her sister, her little sister found her.
Who was also a great actress. I forget her
Storm
name.
Reed.
Yeah,
Stormy Reed. So the show is kind of like her journey past that point. She's still battling with addiction.
Yeah, she has a few relapses, of course, throughout the series, throughout the season.
Right.
And then we got Jules, who actually does have the closest relationship to Rue.
Yeah.
They're like really close, and Rue has strong feelings for, I forgot her name already.
Jules.
For Jules. Jules is like mixed. She doesn't necessarily reciprocate those feelings, and she kind of does, she kind of doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. They're in a weird space. Is Jules attracted to women?
That is actually a good... Well, yeah, because she had sex with that girl. Remember when she went on that trip to New York or something?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was just a one-off freaky...
Nah, I think... I thought that bitch just a freakaholic.
So, for those of you who aren't familiar, Jules is a... Nate.
He's definitely a freak elite.
Like father, like son.
You know what I'm saying?
But Jules, for those of you who aren't familiar with the show, haven't watched it, Jules is a transgender female. She used to be a male, transitioned into, or is still in the transition phase to a woman. She's new to the school, and she forms a lot of relationships with a lot of different people, some good and some bad.
Yeah. Jules meets people on like a gay dating site. Typically, that's where she meets some of these men that she's encountered. On the first episode, the first man she encounters on that site is actually Nate's father.
He is.
He's
the king of the freaks.
Yeah, I'm the king of the world.
I guess he would classify as a pedophile.
Yeah,
but does he actively pursue younger people?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I knew he was acting like he had like a fetish, specifically for trans people.
And boys. It was trans and boys.
All right, man. Just talk about them. Trans and boys.
Yeah.
Trans and boys.
Jules go to this shady fucking hotel, man. That shit was so... I thought she was going to get murdered. I did. But or at least stabbed up or something. It's an older gentleman. They have sex. Some of the worst looking sex I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he was creepy even without the fetish element.
Yeah, he was on some other shit.
And this was even regular sex.
Exactly. Come to find out that he's a pedophile, and he films this stuff, and he's been doing it for years. So that's what he's on. Nate finds the tape that Jules is on, and then he starts to, I guess, actively pursue her. Part of the show that they never make clear, but I'm gonna draw a conclusion, is if he really was attracted to her or if he was making this just to kind of ultimately blackmail her. But I think that he was, because he kisses her at one point, kind of becomes obsessed with her at another part of the show. I mean, I would think it's safe to assume that he is.
I don't know what his intentions
we can't justify none of the shit. Right.
He just be doing shit.
Yeah,
in a very uncomfortable manner.
Exactly. Nate ends up finding Jules on this site, and he knows who Jules is because they met at a party. He reacted like a fuck. He's like, yo, who the fuck knows this bitch? Who knows her? And like threatens to hurt her. She pulls out a knife, and this the bullshit. Then he played the victim. Oh, that's that's just playing.
This always happens in shows and movies that involve like high school. Everybody be fucking with people till they like retaliate, and then they be like, oh, whoa, dude's crazy.
He's crazy, man. Like, he's not crazy. He's defending himself. You keep fucking with him.
And everybody just be riding with it. That's what I don't understand. I'm like, yo, see this asshole just keep on provoking this person?
Nobody reacted when he was in there threatening to beat up a girl.
Typical high school shit.
You know what I'm saying? And after that, he ends up pursuing her on this site. She really likes him. That was the fucked up part because they had actually been talking and spending. That's a long investment. That's why I think he really likes her. But yeah, they were talking.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. But he's so messed up in the head, he don't even know how to genuinely express that because he hasn't come to terms with what he's attracted to yet, who or what he's attracted to yet. So he's like battling that, and he's already messed up anyway because he got all these crazy, aggressive, violent
tendencies.
Yeah, he got like violent tendencies already, so he's battling that on top of trying to figure out who he is as a person.
Of course, it causes a conflict with Rue because she has to watch her fall in love with this dude on this site. Rue's in love with her, and then there's a whole lot of stuff with them and their triangle.
You got another high school couple. That's what we call them. These people acting crazy. Anyway, you got Nate and Maddie, and Nate is this ultra douchebag, untouchable asshole that pretty much runs the school. Seems like he gets away with almost anything because his family's position, because his privileged lifestyle. He's gotten into some situations where he was clearly guilty. But they let him go scot-free just because of his family's ties to the community.
I would say Nate is probably the only character on the show that I legitimately don't like. None of these characters are perfect, and all of them are flawed, and you get to see that. He's the only one that I feel like don't have redeemable qualities.
He's not remorseful. He does. He never tries to be a better person.
No.
He actually gets progressively worse throughout the season.
He's done it all, like abuse, blackmail, catfishing. His relationship with his father clearly leads to a lot of his anger issues. He has severe anger issues.
He really does.
Like, he's a rageaholic.
Didn't he have like a theme song or something?
Did you hear it? It was on some dark
that shit was aggressive. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It sounds like the devil coming,
bro. That's what it made you feel like, man. Hey, the first time I heard it, I was like, all right, it fits with the scene. But then they played it again when he was doing some wild shit. I was like, oh, this his song. Then he's got his girlfriend, Maddie, who I don't know what the hell. So I'm gonna tell you what she suffers from. She's one of those people that are clearly in a abusive relationship, physically and verbally, and emotionally.
Everything.
And she's the type that'll just stay by the guy, no matter what. Pretty much. Like, literally no matter what. Like after all of his secrets get revealed.
She kind of teeters that line between likable and unlikable. And she does stuff that I don't like, and then there's stuff that I'm just like, okay, I can understand where she was coming from. Their relationship is terrible. Like, it's completely toxic. They are at a party. They are broken up. They're both trying to make each other jealous. He ends up like making out with a girl. She one-ups him by having full-on sex in the pool. He finds this dude, goes over to his house, and beats the fuck out of him.
Here's my problem I had when scenes of dudes getting beat up like this. Bro, defend yourself.
Dog,
like, what you doing? You think you gonna come to my house and whip my ass like that?
If you come for me in my house, you gonna have a long fucking day. And all he had was a bat. He was like, dude, please don't hurt me, bro. And I get that somebody might have got you with the element of surprise, but once that subsides and you realize it's a man in your house trying to threaten you, like, nah, bro, no. Oh, and then he's also kind of battling with his sexuality as well.
I don't know what the hell he got going on. I don't know if it's hereditary or what.
Maddie finds a series of infinite penises on his phone. It's like a Dickpedia or something on his phone.
And even after finding that, she was going to stick through it.
She was like, Nate, sexuality's a spectrum. He hit you, though. Did he hit her at the carnival? She confronted him about the dicks on his phone, and of course he put hands on her. He's like, I don't fucking like dicks. Right.
But they on your phone,
Right,
my guy.
bro. Just tell me why it's 90 of them on your phone, bro. Like, justify that.
You got the girl, what's her name?
Sydney Sweeney. She plays Cassie on the show.
Yeah, she plays Cassie. She's got her own little art going on. A lot of us have seen this before in high school where girls get viewed a certain way and dudes, after hearing things, before they even get to know the girl, they assume that what they hear is true, like whether it be that she's performing sexual acts or she's just loose.
Loose.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Shot it loose as a goose.
A floozy.
It's a lot of situations where her news got leaked or she on some type of website, which is corny as fuck.
Yeah, this is stuff that is that I've seen happen.
Same, and it's unfortunate. She also has a boyfriend, McCann,
athlete,
played by Algie Smith,
who's also a great actor.
They have their relationship arc on top of her promiscuity arc.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, so their relationship kind of comes to a head at multiple times. She has moments of kind of infidelity, but not really. A lot of it stemmed from their relationship in terms of them not being on good terms, and she kind of was acting out. There was a whole scene where this... Yeah. There's a scene on this show, man. This particular scene... They're in college. He's in his dormitory. I think he invited her up for the weekend or something. I think they're in the middle of having sex. Some fraternity dudes, 100%. He's in a fraternity. Some fraternity dudes come in the room, and it looked almost like a rape, but they just, I guess, got him on the ground. He's naked. She's naked in the bed. It's like 6 dudes running in there. I guess they humping him or terrorizing him.
Yeah, it was like a little hazing situation. He violated whatever.
Definitely some gazing.
Whatever happened, man, he was violated. And I know he's traumatized.
In a big way. It was sad, man. He went to the bathroom. He was in there with the door locked crying. Because it's like, what else you going to do? You got embarrassed in front of your girl. You got completely emasculated.
And you was naked.
Bro. Your girl was naked.
Importantly.
Then he comes out of the bathroom, and this was the kicker. So, you still want to have sex?
Who wouldn't?
Do you? Like, bruh, are you okay, my guy? But I know that he was trying to redeem his masculinity. So that was like his get back. They ended up having the worst sex I've ever seen in my life. It was so uncomfortable. And I'm the viewer. And then the wild part is, like, they never show this in the show, but I'm sure that if he would have confronted them dudes, they probably would have got offended. Like, bro, are you serious, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, if I didn't know any better, I think you were a little upset that we gang fucked you, bro. Are you fucking kidding me right now, bro? Mr. Me Too ass nigger. Yeah, I said nigger, bro. Playboy Cardi says nigger, so yeah, I can say nigger, bro.
It was a very uncomfortable experience for all parties involved.
McCann and fucking Cassie had some odd sexual moments on the show. Remember when he was first about to smash her? At that party, he tried to like choke her up, hem her up or some shit. If you into some choking shit, that's cool. You gotta ease somebody in there.
Yeah, he's about to put her in a full Nelson.
You know
This goes back to like him assuming the rumors he heard about her was the truth.
Don't ever listen
instead
to
of like, you know, talking to the actual person involved. Looking back on stuff like that, man, and seeing how much damage that could do to somebody's reputation, it's messed up, man.
It is.
You got people judging you before you even carry a conversation.
Exactly.
To anybody that's ever happened to, that we went to school with, or anybody just in general that's experienced something like that, man, I truly feel for you. I do. It's messed up.
And then you got Kat. I like Kat.
Yeah, she's very interesting.
She's like this kind of quiet, quirky chick. She funny, you know, hangs out with Maddie, hangs out with a crowd that I probably wouldn't have guessed that she hangs out with. She's like the virgin of the crew. She ends up losing her virginity at this party. If you haven't realized, this party
was nuts, man.
It was fucking ridiculous. So she ends up at this party having sex with this guy in a room full of dudes while they filmed it.
What a way to go. You got no choice to become a freak after that.
Well, afterwards, the tape leaks. She sees that it's getting traction online, so she ends up starting to do like cam soda. It's like a internet cam, porno type shit that she doing online. She started to become more confident in herself. And that was the part I did like. She out here just kind of freaking off at that point. Sexually liberated or something?
Liberated, yeah, there you go. I think that's what she represents in this show.
Right.
Like being in control of your sexuality and not letting people control you.
Exactly. She has a love interest on the show who I like, but she kind of don't want to give him the time of day. A lot of what she on right now is just having sex with no emotions attached.
Didn't he like...
Yeah.
Never mind.
He did it. They were supposed to have sex at the Halloween party. He ended up just, eating the joint and busting it.
Yeah, okay, that did happen.
Yeah. It be like that.
Happens, man.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Naked and ashamed.
You know?
What?
The thing I will say, bro, the sex she was having on the show, she was so uninterested, bro. Looked like she was just bored as fuck. Like, don't do it. I'm a man with pride. Don't do shit like that. Like, if I look down and you just like, don't be like, I'm dicking you as hard as I fucking can. God.
And then we have the character of Fez, who plays, I guess, Rue's drug dealer.
Yeah.
But also
a
friend.
Right.
He's more of a friend than a drug dealer. Ever since, she got out of rehab and everything, he's been kind of hesitant to provide her any kind of narcotics. He actually genuinely cares for her, like as a friend and not just as her dealer.
He don't like people messing with Jules either because he know that that's rude people. So he be riding for both of them.
He's kind of like, he kind of grounds the show.
Yeah, he's
so he
instantly
really
like
art.
The moment you get introduced to Fez, you like, okay, I rock with him. He's one of the few characters on the show that don't really have moments where he kind of not likable.
So for pros, it was very well acted.
Yes.
Very convincing. It wasn't a single weak character in it that I can think of.
No.
Man. Like everybody.
In terms of the acting?
Yeah.
No,
everybody
nobody.
performed great. I really like how this show didn't have cliche aspects to it as far as the character qualities, but for the most part, man, these characters were very fleshed out. Yeah. You had the douchey people, but they also had layers to why they were the way that they were. It was shot great. Always able to see everything that was going on in every scene. Colors were like great. Of course, Zendaya, she's a standout performer.
Yeah.
It's really got to highlight, her range. I have to a lot. As for cons, it's not a lot of them for me personally. I could see how certain parts of this show might appear to be glorifying certain negative activities. I can see how that might be a problem for people. Just like with the whole drug usage thing. Yeah, they show the negative effects, but at the same time, I mean, they can make that shit look like a party too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The very end of the season, did not like that shit at all. Like,
they went the artistic route.
That could be hit or miss.
Yeah,
man,
it was
But it is for me, for a show like this, it was a miss.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
No.
Like, this is
I mean, this show at times can be a little too dramatic. It could be a lot.
Especially because if you think about the target audience, who is going to be teenagers, this was a lot for me to watch as a 30-something-year-old man.
Yeah.
So if you got teenagers watching this show, man, they obviously already impressionable. So,
right.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I meant. If you're not mature enough to handle this kind of content, it can have a very negative impact on some people who are just easily influenced.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So all in all, what do you want to give Euphoria based off of everything we talked about?
The characters I loved. I loved the characters on this show. I do. Acting was great. The set piece is great. I'm hoping that they kind of stay in this range of drama but realism, because if it start getting too dramatic, I'm gonna have to tap out. So I would probably give Euphoria an 8.5 out of 10.
Man. I really like the show too. As you mentioned, man, it could be a bit much.
Yeah.
Overall, I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope they don't up the ante.
Oh
with
my God! I can't do no more antes. That's the max ante.
It was a lot, man. It was a lot to digest in this season.
Yeah, I would have to tap out if they up it anymore.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for yet another episode of Cinecism.
We appreciate y'all.
That was our review of HBO's Euphoria. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a lot to digest.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, man.
Me
it was
too.
a good show.
Same.
As always, if y'all like what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have anything you want to suggest, just drop a comment down below. It could be a movie, a TV show, or a trailer, any new trailers that come out.
Whatever.
I know due to the coronavirus, kind of limited to shows and movies on streaming services.
And we fine with that.
Yeah. That's a lot of content there.
Yeah.
So if you see something, you come across something that you really enjoy and you want to see us review it, just go ahead and drop a comment below.
Let us know.
All right. Thank y'all. Peace.
We appreciate y'all. Peace.